Double your pleasure, double your fun. That's right. 2 seconds for you here today. Disqualified opinions. Happy New Year once again. Like, share, subscribe. Gang's all here. Cavante still rocking with us. It's the segment you guys look forward to every week. The one that, for the past year, I have been slandered about. I have been talked down upon. The whole cliche of a dead clock is right twice a day. But I'm humble in victory. Because actually, this man next to me actually did even better on the Flex Zone. At the Flex Zone. Follow us on all platforms. But, Ross, we'll be doing this. It's super wild card weekend. Go ahead and trademark that NFL. Get all the money from that.
No, without paying us first. Fuck.
I mean, that's what they call it. Super wild card weekend.
Okay. End of the show end of the game on Nickelodeon?
Yeah, it's like a lot of platforms being used this weekend. Freeform, Amazon Prime, Jeff Bezos, and Skynet. You got a lot of things going on there.
Killing it.
I guess I'll start it off. Shout out to Byron. Byron went from ashy to classy, for all of y'all that know. I won the picks last year. Byron came in last place. Byron won this year. I came in last place. So, hopefully if this trend continues, I got first place next year.
I've been second too many times, so I feel like it's...
I think you just like the runner-up spot.
No, I'm just consistently excellent.
No, my good brother DC here was on my ass all season. I'm not going to lie. It was not easy. Literally up until kickoff on Sunday, we were changing picks. And, he has been consistent. He's been right there with me. We made a lot of similar picks this year. He made a lot of good picks as well. Rel started out in the lead. It didn't look good for me.
Hey, man, I went to the hospital.
Rouse
That's
is
really
giving me slack every week. It's been good. I just want to get to where this man is at one day. And we'll be talking, What's your formula? You just...
I don't have a formula, man. I'm the voice of reason, man. I pick with my mind, yo. Pick with my mind.
Yeah, stop.
And it's easy when I'm a football team fan. It's easy to pick with my mind.
It's very difficult to pick that terrible division that you play in.
It was tough. It was rough.
That's where a lot of my losses came in, picking between two awful teams, and one of them was less awful than the other one.
Yeah.
Facts. I picked the Eagles way too much this season. Yes. I will never do that again.
It's always fun, but wild card weekend. We made it through COVID and all. The NFL made it through.
Yes, they did.
With some hiccups, but yeah, we made it through. This week we got Saturday games. I'll start it out. The Colts play the Bills. Y'all know I love the Bills. Y'all know I love Josh Allen. Bring out your dollars because it's dollar bill time, and they are moving on to the next round. Rel.
Colts and the Bills. I don't know why.
It's 1, 2, 3 Cancun time.
Yeah, I don't know why we were still here. I wanted you to finish my statement.
Oh, well, I feel the same. As long as Phillip Rivers is on the other side of the on the other side of the field, you always have a chance. He'll flip the wrong way at any moment. Yeah. In the Steelers game was a prime example, but dollar bill is hot. Is hot in Buffalo right now. They fire hot, and I believe they will win at the very least this first game.
Is this Phillip Rivers' last game?
Possibly.
Hopefully.
They already sending him contracts to be a broadcaster.
Yeah,
they got to feed his 12
kids. They calling
kids.
him the next Tony Romo. And
I don't see that.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
He is funny to listen to. When he's mic'd up, he is pretty hilarious.
Facts.
I'll give you that. But he got to feed them 12 kids.
He is a Hall of Famer, though. We were speaking about Hall of Fame. He is a Hall of Fame. I think he passed Dan Marino for touchdown passes.
Yeah, I think he got like 4.
Maybe second or third ballot.
Maybe second or
third ballot, but he will not be a first
ballot.
Well,
he never really got a ring, but I think we all agree on the Bills. Josh Allen is probably second or third at MVP, however you want to do it. Stephon Diggs is the best acquisition of the offseason.
Yeah, he's definitely second.
That defense is coming into form. I love the coach. Like I said, Sean McDermott probably coach of the year, and the Bills will be playing into the playoffs in January. I haven't said that, since the 90s? Before I was even doing this.
It's so nice to hear DC say that Josh Allen is second in the MVP race.
Third, Derrick Henry.
It don't matter. You got him in your top 3. Man, this man fight about Josh Allen once a show.
He's just...
You call him Kyle Bowler.
Before this year, he was... Because I didn't call him Kyle Bowler. He said he was Ben Roethlisberger without football IQ. I said, yes. So Kyle Bowler.
He called him Kyle Bowler.
That is Ben Roethlisberger without football IQ.
The crazy thing is, he's playing better than Big Ben right now.
Yes, he is.
Well, that's not hard to do. Yeah. It's not hard to do.
Byron, we can go put you in the center. You're going to play better than Big Ben.
Hey, I don't have much of an arm like my
Neither
boy Tua,
does he.
But I have accuracy.
We know you picking the Bills too, right?
Yeah, so what I was gonna say was, like I was telling y'all off air, I just wanted to sidetrack. If the Colts were to magically get Andrew Luck back on that roster, you can count on them being in the AFC title game bare minimum next year. They have all the pieces around. They just need the quarterback to be above average.
Carson Wentz doesn't put him in the title game.
He doesn't put him in the title game. He makes them slightly better than they are now, but he has a propensity of trying to be. He tries to make every play the big play,
yeah.
and it comes back to bite him. So I think if he just then again, Carson Wentz has never had a coach to call run plays for him consistently, so he might not feel that pressure.
Facts.
Once he's handed it off to my boy JT. I've been telling y'all that guy's been the GOAT since Wisconsin.
I will say I do think the Colts need another receiver. I think
Paris Campbell got hurt though.
I don't think he's the answer.
Michael Pittman will take a step forward.
Michael Pittman was good, but T.Y. will take a step back.
Yeah, he's a little washed.
T.Y. probably leaving.
Well, he's a free agent. He's a free agent, so I think they'll need to replace him.
Pascal showing up past couple
I think he's
weeks.
trash.
He's serviceable. He's serviceable.
He's trash.
Not a fan, but yeah. Bills. The spread is 6.5. Do they cover?
Yes.
Yes.
I say no. I say no.
I think they win by-
28-24 Buffalo Bills.
I think they win by 10.
28-24.
He said 6.5. I think
Buffalo
I
Bills.
think they barely cover if they do cover.
I do think they will cover.
That Bills defense is really good, and the only way I can see the Colts having any chance of possibly winning is if they run the ball really well.
I just don't see who's sticking Stephon Diggs.
I don't think the Bills defense is
Who's
that
sticking
good.
John Brown? Who's
I
sticking
mean,
Cole Beasley?
honestly, I don't know who the Colts secondary is, but
Me
they
either.
don't get torched ever.
No,
So
their
whatever they're
defense
doing-
is really good. Their
whatever
defense
they're
is really
doing,
good.
Shit, they
scheme-
still got
Shit.
Darius Leonard. Oh, they got a nice.
Their
Darius
scheme-
Leonard's arms
Kenny
span is
Moore back
one tight
there.
end to the other
DeForest
tight
Buckner.
end.
And DeForest Buckner's on the D line.
Justin
Kenny
Houston.
They got
Moore back there.
playmakers.
But what y'all don't y'all see, Darius Leonard's arm can cover one slot to the opposite tight end because it's a 6'10" wingspan. So
Crazy.
you have to throw it down the field, which
I think it might be a little bit more low scoring just because I don't know what the weather's like, but both defenses are okay. But we'll see. I think the Bills cover. Backdoor cover.
Xavier Rhodes is over there.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they
Xavier
do
Rhodes
have
over
him, but he's
there.
washed.
Phillip
He's
Rivers.
But he's playing much better than he did his last year. in
Do
Minnesota.
not. The Colts are going to lose if they throw that ball more than 30 times.
Oh yeah, facts. I said 25.
I mean they're gonna lose anyway. But again, 4-point game.
I do wish Buffalo had a crowd just because they deserve it. Their fans have been loyal, Rouse. And hey, I love seeing them get put through tables, just as a personal thing. But hey.
Yeah, there won't be no tables this time. Rams at Seahawks.
Oh boy.
We do not know who's playing quarterback.
Does it matter?
Yeah, I'm going with the Seahawks.
It does matter.
It does.
I'm going with the Seahawks. I just think if Jared Goff plays, the game will be a bit more closer, but I'm still going with Seattle.
I guess I'll chime in on that. I think the Rams are starting to get healthier at the right time. They're getting Cooper Kupp back. They're probably getting Andrew Whitworth back. And I believe there's somebody else that plays for them that was hurt that's coming. Brockers.
Cam Akers was hurt too,
I think
too.
Brockers is coming back.
Yeah, Cam Akers will.
But I still think I'm going to count on Russ at home in the playoffs. I'm not a Jared Goff believer, so yes, it does matter because they had an accountant playing quarterback for them last week, and they
He's looked
somehow
pretty
got
well.
away.
Yeah, he was letting that joint fly.
Arizona's terrible.
That's true as
The
well.
Seattle defense has played much better over the last 4 weeks of the season.
Yeah,
They're
month by
top
month.
5 defense in the last month of the year. Their offense actually hit a roadblock and started to struggle. So if they can get their passing game going, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, I'm looking at y'all. Get open, get my man Russ somebody to throw the ball to. They don't run it well, so I'm not expecting anything from Chris Carson. But I just expect them to find a way to get a win like they did against the Rams the last time they played a couple weeks ago.
I think it's always a little different when we're talking about divisional opponents, especially them. This will be their third time playing because they are divisional opponents. I believe they're 1-1 this year, so this is for the tiebreaker. I'm gonna always go with Russ at home in the playoffs in this situation, and usually Sean McVay does play well, coach well against the Seattle Seahawks, but Seattle's on a mission, and Jamal Adams is on a mission as well.
Yes, he
He's
is.
questionable to play. He did get banged up.
He definitely playing.
He's got to play. He's
Yeah,
gonna
after
play.
all that smoking cigars at the press conference.
Oh, he was wilding. He was wild. Shout out to Carlos Dunlap too.
That was the wrong end of
It
the
was,
cigar
I know.
that he lit. That's just if you're
You
gonna
gonna
do
show
it.
them how to light it again if they win?
I would
If they
gladly
win?
take him to a cigar etiquette course out there in Seattle.
You You know,
They smoking more than cigars out there in Seattle.
hey, it is legal. I think
Valid
before
point.
the season, I picked Seattle to be my NFC Super Bowl representative. I'm going to stick by that for this week at least. We'll see what happens down the line, but I think the offense is going to do enough. I think it's going to be a low-scoring defensive game. Both defenses playing really well. Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey. I love Ramsey and them. I think that the Rams just had a more competent quarterback. They would be a Super Bowl team, like we said about the luck with the Colts. I just don't believe in Jared Goff. I love the coach, obviously. Seattle is going to do enough offensively. I don't think Jared Goff's going to be 100% if he does play. And Pete Carroll's still one of the best, probably 5-6 coaches in the NFL. We got to give him credit. Ellen DeGeneres. So we'll see what happens. But I do think that Seattle is my Super Bowl pick. And this week they will win a close one.
I just think that defense.
Getting Dunlap, like you said, Cavante, was huge.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think this is like the third time they played in like 2 months. Less than 2 months. Crazy.
Something like that.
Rouse.
Rams.
Quite the contrary.
No matter who the quarterback is?
Yes.
Whoa, yeah, you wild.
Wild Rouse, America. The first Wild Rouse alert of 2021. Drop your... Oh, you don't got a sound for yourself? Yeah. Just go ahead and drop something for him. The first Wild Rouse alert, baby. It's like Charles Barkley's guarantee. Put all your money on the other team, baby. That's right.
Interesting. Wow, Rouse.
Yeah, that's his... Yes.
You think it's a game? Get fired with this bitch one time.
There you go. There you go.
This game?
I think the Rams win.
I know you. I thought you would enjoy that. I had to kill him.
I think the Rams win. I think that Sean McVay is going to coach a pretty good game. Last time these two teams faced, the Seahawks did just obliviate them in all forms of the game. But Jared Goff also threw the ball 43 times. And I do not want Jared Goff throwing the ball 43 times.
25.
They can't
So
run.
I don't really think that's going to happen.
He's going to throw the ball.
I think you're going to see more Cam Akers and Darrell Henderson in this game.
They can't run.
Who?
I think you're going to see more Cam
They
Akers
can't run.
and Darrell Henderson in this game. And it's going to be kind of
They
like the
don't
first
run.
one was.
Nope.
Jalen Ramsey versus DK will be a show to watch. But I think the Rams are going to pull us out.
Who's
And
going to guard Tyler Lockett?
3 people at the same time. And they're going to pull this game out.
Interesting.
Cavante, Bucks at football team.
Wow.
At your football team, which is the
Football team.
Wow. All right, so
Damn, Tom Brady and Trump in the same city. Look at
yuck, and yuck.
$2,000, Trump. You owe me.
Technically, they play in Landover, man.
Oh, yeah, true shit.
Thanks, Rouse, because we do. Hopefully that changes in the near future.
Hopefully, y'all name changes in the near future as well.
Hey,
Landover football team. That's what we're about to start calling you. The Landover football team is what we're about to start calling you.
I'm saying right here, I like the. First of all, I like DC better than Washington. I'm gonna throw that out there, DC, and I like the Red Wolves as a team name, not just team name at this point.
But no other Washington team goes by DC, which is except for the soccer team, DC United. They do,
Yeah.
but nobody else goes by DC.
Yeah, it's Washington.
Everything else.
Capitals.
Start the
Yeah.
trend, man. Start the trend.
This is tough. I jumped out there on the flex zone, and I said that,
Stick by your guns.
and I said that the Washington football team will
Cover.
pull an upset.
By covering the spread because they're not winning this game.
Hey man, listen, ain't nobody say we was gonna win the division either. Hey,
That's less surprising than it would be if they won this.
wilder things have happened. We have the defense. I'm not worried about the
Facts.
defense. It's the offense that I'm worried about. Alex Smith and his mobility is what's going to concern me.
How do you feel about Ron Rivera saying there may be multiple quarterbacks used in this game?
I'd rather him just pick one. I'd rather
It may not be up to I think that they're doing that because of the wear and tear on Alex Smith.
Oh no, absolutely no. That's absolutely the reason why they're doing it. But I feel like for all that, you might just put my man Heineken in there. His name's Heineken though,
I
but
know.
I call him Heineken.
It sounded like a beer to me.
I call him Heineken. But we have the defense to put Tom Brady off his foot, put him off his mark. And we're gonna have to because that's the only way we're gonna win this game. But I'm gonna jump out there and I'm gonna say the Washington football team pulls off the upset.
So I'm guessing everybody else here is not on drugs, so nobody else is going to go with that.
No, I'm not picking the football team to win this game.
Is Mike Evans playing? You know him.
Yes, Mike Evans is.
As of
Even
right-
if he
He's
wasn't playing.
He's questionable.
As of right now, Mike Evans is questionable.
He's playing.
He did not.
Yeah, he's gonna play though.
Call your boy, Ross.
He hyperextended.
His knee.
Yeah, but there's no structural damage.
Well, you've had knee injuries. How can you play a week after hyperextension?
That sounds like a shot. But
No, I'm asking a serious question. I'm not throwing a shot. I'm asking a serious question.
Free throw.
I don't know.
A hyperextension is a weird injury, though. They practiced today. He played at half speed, but Bruce Arians did say that if it was a full speed practice, he would not have practiced, which is why he was listed as questionable. They've already deemed him a game time
Your boy
decision.
AB looks really good though.
I said that AB
He has been looking good.
Without him,
Mike
they have
Evans, they
without
still
Mike
win.
Evans, they still have AB and Chris Godwin, and the run game. So, give me the Bucks. The spread is 8. They cover.
Yes, the football team covers though.
They-
Team covers.
The Bucks are gonna cover.
No,
the
I got
8.
the football team covered.
The Bucks are gonna cover. The
I think
8.
they'll
I'll
cover.
give you-
I think they'll cover.
I mean, you got them winning straight up, so of course
I'm
you
about
got
to say,
them
I'm
covered.
going with the
I
Bucks.
think they'll cover.
Their offense has been hitting the stride lately, so is the defense is kind of coming together.
Indeed, and they
Two
got
good- two
they
good
have,
front
they
fours.
have the best linebacking core in the NFL.
That thing's lit.
So
man.
Speed
Lit,
all
just
over.
lit.
Give me the
But them
Bucks.
DBs are susceptible.
That's a
That
fact.
that is y'all
That
the
whole
DBs are
secondary.
susceptible.
Hey, listen.
That's a
I
fact.
think our DBs are better than
Only
I agree
person.
with that.
much.
outside of
Only
I do
person-
like Antoine Winfield Jr.
Yeah, I'm about to say the only person
He's
people
suspect
worried
me,
about
too.
is Terry. That's it.
He did not practice today as well. He's also questionable, along with Antonio Gibson.
Terry gonna play.
And of course Alex Smith.
That's their only what him and I like the Logan. Who's
Logan
it?
Thomas.
I like
Tight
that.
end.
He's tall, so he's a.
He's tall.
I think I said before the year. Damn,
Good
I
target.
said that Tampa Bay.
I think you had Tampa in the
and,
Super
and
Bowl.
I had him in
not
the NFC
Seattle.
Championship.
I thought no. You were saying Tom is going to be the first quarterback to play a home Super Bowl. That was your exact
That's tough.
words.
You know,
Dang.
Not have
I
Seattle.
don't know. I don't
I
know.
wasn't
I
gonna
think
call
I
you
had
out
Seattle. I
earlier,
think I
but
had
I'm
Seattle.
doing it
I think I
now.
had Seattle.
Oh,
We can look
do
back.
you? Okay.
I think I had Seattle, but I
Okay.
did have the
Hey, okay.
Tampa
We
Bay
know.
Buccaneers in the NFC Championship game. Now, America, what I want to see is Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs because we've never seen it because they've been in 2 different conferences in Lambeau because they play every game in Lambeau, and I want to see that. I want to see it.
I thought that I could have swore your NFC Championship was Packers and Tampa.
Did I? Well, either way.
No, I think he said Seattle and Tampa.
But I know he had Tampa there because he kept talking
Seattle,
about that
Tampa.
Tom Brady was going to be the first quarterback
You
to
know,
play a home Super Bowl.
Florida's a little bit of a hotbed right now.
You
Wear
don't
your
wanna
damn
believe
mask.
that.
But I think the Tampa Bay wins a close. I think the football team covers. I love Chase Young and Montez Sweat. And
Who's
Ron
gonna
Rivera's a hell
score
of a coach.
touchdowns for them?
I think it'll be a low scoring game.
Antonio Gibson.
I think it'll be a low scoring game. I think it'll be in the
Crazy.
20s.
Turf toe is a little real.
I like that linebackers to cut that out.
But we'll see how things shake out on the weekend. But if we do get an Aaron Rodgers Tom Brady matchup in the playoffs, that would be great to start 2021 just for the football fans and me. But
Especially when you're talking about the football team and the football team's fans. The football fans.
I'm going with the Bucks in a close, like a 28-24, 27-23. It'll be a nice
That's
game.
generous. That's
On
generous.
prime time on Sunday night or Saturday night.
31-17 Bucks.
Dang.
And flip back and forth to see my baby Ashanti and Keisha Cole in that verses, by the way, if you don't have nothing else you want to do.
Byron, Browns at Steelers.
Last night on the Flex Zone, I picked the Browns, but I didn't know COVID was going to run wild like Hulk Hogan in 24 hours. So I have to switch my pick to the Steelers, unfortunately, because I did think the Browns were going to get them. I said the Browns would win a playoff game this year. Obviously, COVID had different plans.
The Browns barely beat Mason Rudolph.
That's why
I
I knew
mean, the
they.
Steelers started their whole defense, though, right? For the most part. I
Mason
mean,
Rudolph.
I
But
think
that
the
just
Steelers.
that shows you how bad their defense is. Mason Rudolph almost.
Yeah, the Browns
beat them.
defense hasn't been better, hasn't been as good in
So
the back end.
imagine Ben, and he's not that great,
I don't
but
like
Ben can beat.
I think the
Browns
Steelers are one and
defense.
done. I think the Steelers
At
are one
home.
and done. I
At
think the Steelers are one and done if they do win. Mike Tomlin, Omar Epps, whatever you want to call them.
Definitely Epps.
Yeah. It's a one and done thing. I mean, I think we'll be safe. The Browns have not won in Pittsburgh. Last time they won the playoffs, they played Pittsburgh. Haven't won in Pittsburgh in years. It's been terrible there.
17 straight losses.
2002 was the last time they
17
were in the
straight
playoffs.
losses. in
So hold on, who's out with COVID?
Joe
The coach,
Tony.
the head coach.
That's tough.
As of right now, the
And-
special teams coach will be the coach for the.
And they don't have Olivier Vernon due to an Achilles.
Correct.
It's tough.
You know what? I'm still going with the Browns, baby. Cleveland. I don't give a damn. Baker Mayfield, get it done for me. Chubb, Kareem
I'm
Hunt.
sorry. Hold on. You might want me to say this before you say this. On the reserve COVID list,
my gosh.
Denzel Ward, B.J. Goodson, Andrew Sendejo,
whole
Malcolm
defense.
Smith.
B.J. Goodson and Zendejo were there last week. They should be fine.
Okay.
Continue.
Kevin Johnson and Harrison Bryant. As of right now, those are all the people that are on the COVID/reserve
You
list.
know-
But everybody that's on that list doesn't have COVID. So
I'm going to still go with the Browns. I think something tells me this could be a 2020 was crazy, right?
Yep.
Why not the Browns win a playoff game?
It's not that damn
'Cause
crazy.
it's
The
not
Steelers will win. The Steelers will cover. The Steelers will win by more than the Bucks will win by. This game is going to get ugly.
You think so?
It's going to get ugly.
They got the special teams coach calling the plays. I'm picking the Steelers to win this game.
The spread is 6. They're going to double that easily.
I was picking the Steelers before I knew about
Fact,
this COVID.
but for the
Yep.
COVID, I was
Situation.
picking the Steelers. So
Yeah.
If it's one thing Cleveland's going to do, it's let you down in a big spot.
they're going Brown.
Cleveland is
You know
going to
what's
Brown.
Shit, they're going
Cleveland is definitely going to Brown.
But Byron loved Baker Mayfield, so I'm not.
I just want
surprised.
Cleveland to go to face Kansas City.
Not
So we'll have
surprised.
to.
Not surprised.
Nah, I'm not scared of Kansas City. I'm scared.
I'm
of
scared of
I'm
Patrick
more scared of
Mahomes.
Buffalo.
I'm scared of Patrick
Honestly.
Mahomes.
I'm not.
Steelers at home.
He's looked really average this season.
They have looked. They haven't covered a spread in 2 months.
Exactly.
That's a real
DC.
stat. It's been
Yeah, I know. I know.
So you-
Because I
I know
lost
you
a
gonna
couple
stay.
bets. I lost a couple bets on.
You going Steelers, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Come on. Steelers at home.
Come on, Browns. Get it done for me, baby.
DC Bears at Saints.
Well, you already know where I'm going. The second greatest quarterback of all time is playing against Mitchell Trubisky. So there's not really much I have to say. I know that's your boy Mitchell Trubisky, but
All I said is that Mitchell Trubisky is better than Nick.
when you say
Foles.
Mitchell Trubisky is better than, that's your boy. Because he's not better than anybody.
He's better than Nick Foles.
He's not. But
You know what? Give me the
Mitchell-
Bears. Like no.
You know what?
I said fuck no.
So the Saints, okay, the Saints are going to win this game. However, the spread is 10. The Bears are actually going to cover the spread. And the Bears are going to cover the spread because the Bears are going to try to run the football and they're going to try to lead the clock away from the Saints. And the Saints don't have big playability. They are a dink and dunk, check down
Thomas?
offense.
Oh, David Montgomery
No,
gonna have
he's on
numbers.
IR.
Cool.
He might. He might come
No,
back.
he
if-
comes back this week. He comes back this week. They set it up so that he could come back this
Kamara
week.
is COVID.
Kamara is COVID as of right now, but he missed the last week, so I don't.
He
does
probably will be back.
Yeah, I don't know if he has it or that whole situation kind of.
I mean,
but Michael Thomas is going to be probably playing in.
no
this
matter
game.
who plays for the Saints,
They're going to win this.
They're
game.
going to win.
Yeah.
They just are not going to cover.
Taysom Smith could be playing running back.
They're not gonna cover.
They may have fans in New Orleans too, right? They have fans.
I don't care about none of that. They're going to win this game.
Bro, the Saints will win this game in Chicago with a full stadium.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Saints got to win a playoff game this year, right?
That's
That
the only
was
one.
that was actually my NFC champion pick, the New Orleans Saints.
So
So
with San Francisco, but you see what happened to their injuries.
I did.
You can go ahead and pick New Orleans again. You can do that.
But
No,
yeah,
I'm picking Green Bay.
I don't like New Orleans' chances if they make it to play Green Bay.
They got to go outside.
Yeah, they gotta go outside. So it's like
They got to go to Lambeau. If anybody goes to Lambeau, because that's
It's
where
my
they play
ball
all their
game.
games.
Ball.
Just
That's
for the record.
If it snows at all,
That's where you get
if
buried.
it snows at all, the
Oh,
Packers
Drew
won't
Brees
lose.
Just
is
for the record.
in the snow. That's a no.
Just for the record, Aaron Rodgers is 6-7 since the Super Bowl, and last time they played at home, I think they lost. So just put that out there in a playoff game. Just put it out there.
There's the Byron I know.
Just put it out there.
Yeah, he's showing his head. He's showing. He's showing.
Just put it out there. Just
There's
facts.
the Byron
Numbers
I
are
know.
numbers.
All right, close it out. Gravante.
Oh boy.
Ravens at Titans.
Listen, man. The Ravens do what the Ravens do. Run the goddamn ball.
That's right.
You won't have any problems.
This defense
Run the
sucks.
ball.
This defense sucks.
Give it to your boy, JK.
And give it to my man. You what school he went to?
The Ohio State.
The Ohio State.
So
Yeah, I
you
forgot
are, a
that.
fan, you are a fan of the Ohio State and the
Hey,
football
listen.
team?
I said
I'm
that
about to
out.
start calling you the Cravante. The.
But no, the Ravens, and this is get back game. The last 5 meetings, I believe, 4 or 5 meetings, the road team has won.
So fun fact about Ravens Titans in the postseason. This is the 5th time that they've met in the postseason. The first 4 times, the lower seed won the game, which is the Baltimore Ravens. Also, they've alternated wins and losses each time. The Titans won the last game. Baltimore Ravens are due.
There you go.
So, that all said, no matter, none of that matters. But what I was going to say was the Ravens win and they cover. The spread opened at 3.5. It's now gotten down to 3. I still think they cover.
Sure. That's more favorable.
Yeah, they're definitely going to cover.
Don't look at me. Go ahead.
Run the football. Stick to what we do.
Got you,
Lamar,
man.
Lamar, get those timely throws out the way. Honestly, the first time I played in the regular season, we controlled that for about 45, 46 minutes of the 60.
48.
And then 65,
Might have
obviously.
been 50.
whatever, and then it just went downhill from there. And
Derrick
I think
Henry
the defense kind
It
of
wasn't
collapsed.
not
And they
only
were hurt,
Derrick
too.
Henry.
No,
Just, it wasn't
Campbell.
Derrick
Just the
Henry.
defense collapsed.
No Campbell.
Nobody tackled anybody.
Williams.
Yeah.
Because
I think
that
everybody-
touchdown to AJ Brown was some of the worst tackling I've ever seen in my life.
And everybody was tired on the defense to me.
That's what I'm saying. So I just think, one, if we can control the clock, if we can run the football, we play our brand of football, we should win this game, and we should win it relatively comfortably.
I think I agree. Definitely Ravens. Run the damn ball, as everyone else said.
That's it.
Force turnovers. Try to, because it seems like every time we play Tennessee, we cannot get the ball out of their hands.
It's hard to rip Derrick Henry.
No, it's not even that. But it don't matter.
Strip sack.
Anything. It doesn't. You got Tannehill out here looking great, making.
He's top 10, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying he out here looking
He's a
like
top 10
Peyton
quarterback.
Manning-esque against
He's looking
us
good.
with
He looks good.
the touchdowns and
He's
stuff.
top 10. We can talk about that later, but
Yeah, we will.
he's top 10.
But run the ball, play good defense, and let them go to the next round. Let's go.
You know, my keys to the game: start fast, convert on third down, don't turn the ball over. That's what happened last year. Obviously, balance. We want to run the ball, but I think Hollywood, the soldier himself, I'm giving him Hollywood name. He's
That's not
played
his
well as of
name.
late. He's played well as of late.
starting to pick it
And
up.
I think last year in that
Right
playoff
now, his
game,
name is Ho. If
last
you
year in that
Holly.
playoff
he
game,
has the
Call him
H and
Holly,
the
bro.
O.
last year in that playoff
He's
game,
Broadway
He's had
Brown.
2 games.
He's Broadway Brown.
Pennsylvania Avenue
Where's
Brown.
that?
He balled out. He
Show-
balled out last year in that playoff game.
Showtime Brown.
Him and Andrew.
State Center, Cultural Center Brown.
Oh, Lord.
Hey,
you know,
you're going up and down. You're going up and down,
Warrior
guys.
Farms Arena.
This is the trilogy between these teams. Third time they played in a year. I think that
Artscape Brown.
I think that the Hill.
Not Afram, bro.
Hippodrome Brown.
You know, the Hill, the villain here in Baltimore, the Tennessee Titans have won through some dirty tactics the first 2 times, in my opinion.
man.
But the baby face, the people we love to cheer, Raven Mania, much like Hulk Hogan on Monday Night Raw, who still calls people niggas in 2021, running wild. The Ravens will win on Sunday afternoon, which you can catch this game at 1 o'clock on ABC, ESPN, Freeform, Amazon Prime, the Watch ESPN app, your girls HBO Max. Hey, just find a way to watch the damn game. Do what you do. If you like to indulge a little bit, you like to be hot in the parade, balloon on the Macy's Day Parade. Do what you do, baby. Real, I'm talking to you. Do what you do, damn it. Ross drinking Henny and Raven Mania. The Revenge Tour starts in Nashville, Music City, and it goes hopefully maybe to Kansas City after that. But we'll get there next week. Ravens, get it done, baby. I say 27-23 if you're doing scores, and the Ravens get it done.
I think this game more than any other matchups in wild card weekend.
Might be the most intriguing.
Both really good running teams. So the game will be won and lost in the trenches. I think that's on both sides.
Game ball to what's the center Castillo from the Ravens.
Oh, yeah.
He had a hell of a game on Sunday. I don't know if you guys
he
watched
was
that kind of
feisty,
stuff.
too. I
He
seen
was
him.
knocking people back. I mean, like, you know, just put him on their back like they're in a hotel, as I like to say.
I mean, hopefully he can
he
snap
played well.
the ball because I remember he had some very questionable snaps earlier in this
I think he's
season.
gotten better as the years go on. He's been undrafted.
I'm tired of Lamar
He's not-
being
he's
Randy
better than
Moss
Skirt.
on a shotgun snap. That's ridiculous.
He's
okay?
better than Skirt.
He already has to throw. He already has to
long as
run.
Skirt-
Yeah.
Don't make him catch.
yeah.
Yo, when
Like-
they put Scarrett back in the game, one of them, I'm like, yo, he's still snapping the ball.
This Titans
Stupid,
defense
bruh.
is to be had. Hopefully we can have them.
Absolutely.
G-Row, don't be a hoe.
Please.
I see.
Yo, that's something else we did not talk about. Please call a good game. Because the play calling has been questionable.
Gotta be balanced.
Last month has been pretty good.
Yeah, we said that last year. Then when we got in the playoffs, this thing
But I like the fact that this team has something to play for. I think we all can agree.
All right, it
Yeah.
don't matter.
I like that we had a little bit of adversity. Last year was a little too easy because we beat everybody by 30
Greg
every
Roman.
game. This one was a little
Call a good game.
bit. This
Be
team's
balanced.
a little bit more battle tested. We had the COVID scare. We had a bunch of injuries. We had some tough losses in the middle of the year. Hopefully, it builds some character and we can fight our
I'm
way
just
through this
saying,
playoff
keep an
run.
eye on the play calling. I don't want to hear nothing in the group text when he be wilding with the play calling, man. We know how G-Roll get, man.
I was waiting patiently
Oh, we know who you
because I got hot takes for this one.
Oh boy.
All right, well, I hope you're right.
1,
Oh boy.
Yannick Ngakoue will have 2.5 sacks.
I hope you're right.
I don't see
Two.
it, but I hope you're right.
The Ravens will win this game by 21 points.
Whoa. Oh, my goodness, the Kool-Aid. What's in that cup?
What's in my cup? Is it
3,
with Wayne
J.K.
Silver?
Dobbins will have over 125 rushing yards.
Yes, he will.
I hope that's right.
4,
Break it,
Marquise
break it.
Hollywood Brown. I gave him his name because he's going to be Hollywood on Sunday. Will have a touchdown and 95 yards. 5, his man Miles Boykin will have a touchdown as well.
Hey, touchdown, Jesus, Notre Dame. He had they didn't get it on Monday, but he had a touchdown.
Willie Snead will score before Miles Boykin does.
That was a good post route, though.
That was a really good post route.
I mean,
that was a really good post route. Speed, route running, athleticism.
Caught the ball.
That was pretty good by
Which
him.
is important.
He caught the ball with his hands,
Which
bro.
is important.
Nobody contested him. All he did was run. And Mark
saying
Andrews took the underneath
It's a good
defenders.
route, though. It's a good route. That's what I'm saying.
That route is there. That route is
He had
there.
piss poor route running last year. And
Still
part of this
does.
season.
He
Hey,
still
get
does.
Dez in the
His
name
best
of it.
attribute is stop blocking. He's a
he's-
great blocker.
That's a fact. But he's come on since the Dez Bryant hype has happened. He's looked a lot better. He looks more into the game.
I think he's
my
still
issue with
more-
him previously was it looked like he was out there collecting money. Now it looks like he's out there attempting to play the game called football.
SOFT. SOFT.
I mean, he went to Notre Dame, so
Soft.
I'm pretty sure he is. But he looks better.
SOFT.
He looks better.
So you
But I
saying he
think
was
the
stealing
Ravens-
the church's money?
Make sure you pronounce the T, ladies.
The Ravens
and
win this game by at least 21 points. They cover. I think we're going to blow them out. And the reason I think the Ravens are going to blow them out is I think that every single person that played for the Ravens last year that still plays with us knows what it felt like to lose that game last year. Sure.
All
They
of them.
know what it feels to be the top dog in the NFL, and you got embarrassed. You wonder why you got embarrassed? Because the Titans did whatever they wanted to do for 60 minutes. It didn't matter whether it was offensively or defensively. And yes, we attributed to it, and we helped by getting unraven, like you said. But we got out coached. We got out offense. We got out defense. We got out special teams.
They threw a jump pass.
And another thing on special teams.
Right, yo.
Like it's T-ball.
It got out of hand.
I had the nigga Derrick Henry on his. Get out of here, man.
How about get this man? We all know who he is. I'm tired of us not taking field goals when I feel like he can hit them bitches.
He's by the way,
He's missed 3.
I know, but he's one of only 3 kickers to have 5 straight years of over 100 points.
Correct, but this was his first season in the last 4 seasons. So the last 4 seasons, he had 140 points. This season, he had 130. If he did not miss a field goal, miraculously, he would actually have 141 again, which is pretty ironic. But I think that this game is going to get ugly. It's at 1 o'clock. Both of these teams at this point hate each other. If you ask me, they hate each other.
Yeah,
we saw what happened last year after the Titans won with the big trust, whoop whoop, King Henry with the crown on. We saw what happened before the game this season with Malcolm Butler versus John Harbaugh on our logo. And we all know what happens when you be doing stuff on people's logos. If not, ask Juju. He no longer does that. But I think this game is going to get ugly.
Hope you're right.
I hope you're right.
I hope so.
I mean, that defense got to come to play.
Jimmy Smith, please play.
That's his agent.
Please
His
play.
agent.
Please play. But I think Yannick goes off this game. The left guard for Tennessee is also out. That's pretty interesting as well. I think he was playing at a Pro Bowl level. If he did not make the Pro Bowl, I think he might have. But he's out of this game as well.
Ooh.
And we know that they can't pass rush to save their lives. So our
At all.
offensive line should look good, even though we have that man number 70 on the right side.
Or 74, whichever one. Because when 70's out, they put 74
And
in.
both of them do not
Terrible.
play well.
They are terrible.
I said it. DJ Fluker hasn't looked good since his wife beat him up. I said it. It's okay. And Tyree Phillips just hasn't looked good all season.
Snap.
Y'all want to close us out on that?
Yes.
Well, it's Super Wild Card weekend and emphasis on wild.
Super Wild Rouse weekend, too.
Is that the last words? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, how can I keep up with you?
At the Flex Zone 1 on all social media platforms and at Crevante Hurd, Twitter, and at Crevante _Hurd on Instagram.
You think it's a game? Get fired on this bitch one time.
What he said, like, share, subscribe.
I
Keep
like
track of the
it.
picks. I got it done from worst to first. We'll see what happens wild card weekend. Till next time, check us out Mondays, 10 p.m. The Flex on 1. We gone. Happy New Year.